Welcome back to Weekend Prime. I'm Robinson Okenye. The speakers of both the Senate and National Assembly have now thrown themselves into open politics, an act that undermines the spirit of their offices as neutral. Public servants, even some cabinet secretaries and principal secretaries have been caught engaging in political activity, a clear violation of the Constitution. Tonight, Herman Kamariki puts them on the spot on Face the Facts.
Welcome to Face the Facts. The speakers who chose politics over the Constitution. That's what we're talking about today. You know, two men entrusted with the country's most sacred duty to preside over the chambers of Parliament, the speakers of the National Assembly and the Senate, have transformed sober offices into brightly lit stages for political theater.
Kama vile Watanzania wanasema tusithubutu mwaka 2027 kutema Big G ambao tumeitafuna kwa muda mrefu kwa sababu ya karanga ya kuonjeshwa.
But the damage is far deeper than the public whispers, because the law is clear and they have breached it. Every national crisis here must begin with the law.
Na kuwauliza, mwaka wa 2027 tumetembea kule Kakamega, tumekuwa Ujaluoni, tumekuwa huko Nyeri, kila mahali.
A state officer must not act as an agent of a political party, must not promote any candidate, and must not compromise, nor even appear to compromise the neutrality of their office.
The Senate resolves to remove from office by impeachment His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, EGH, Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya.
The law is not a suggestion. It is a fence built to keep democracy from collapsing into fiefdoms of personal ambition. Yet our speakers have left and leaped over that fence, boldly, openly, without shame.
Tusipoungana kisiasa kama region tutafika Nairobi tuko vipande vipande.
Let's begin with Amason Kingi, the campaigner in the Senate's chair, probably a choir of the Kenya Kwanza regime.
Kwa hivyo, Rais, sisi kama viongozi wa pwani tunakupatia kauli yetu.
You know, Speaker Amason Kingi has spent weeks on campaign stages across Kilifi, standing shoulder to shoulder with candidates hungry for votes.
Nataka nikwambie, nikiangalia mbele hivi kisiasa, naona bunduki la Mheshimiwa Joho hamliweka chini. Naona bunduki la gavana wenyu wa Kilifi ameliweka chini.
The truth is stark and simple. A speaker who campaigns cannot claim neutrality. A speaker who openly picks a side cannot be trusted to preside fairly over disputes involving that side. The chamber, meant to be the sober second voice of the Republic, has dissolved into a cheering squad for the executive of the day.
Number 7, serious reason to believe that His Excellency the Deputy President has committed gross economic crimes under sections 45(1), 46, 47(a)(3), and 48(1) of the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act.
Let's look at Moses Masika Wetangula, the speaker with a double identity. You know, now we cross over to the National Assembly. Wetangula has campaigned in UDA rallies. He has crisscrossed Malava, rallying crowds behind pro-government candidates.
Ruto tano tena. Hapa mnasema nini? Mnasema nini?
He has nurtured the very political machine that planted him in the speaker's chair.
I will order that matter to be stayed. Let me hear Millie Odhiambo's point of order.
It is not just unprofessional, Wetangula. It is unconstitutional. It is absurd. The High Court in the Njiru and 11 others case ruled, and I quote, that a presiding officer must maintain and be seen to maintain complete neutrality. Partisan activism erodes public confidence and violates the foundation of parliamentary democracy. You know, no wonder GNZs in 2024 looked at Parliament with a thin eye and did not see a House of Representatives. They saw a cafeteria where taxes are chewed by men with full bellies, oblivious of the cries of the nation.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm here to address you. Kwapa, na
A speaker who campaigns cannot preside over election disputes. A speaker who endorses candidates cannot guarantee fairness. This is how institutions die slowly, deliberately, by the abandonment of professionalism. And what did the speakers do?
Order.
How do you clean a house when the stewards are too busy sweeping votes into party baskets? And then there are these people we call cabinet secretaries. At the coast, mining shares Hassan Joe is at it, very active in the politics of the day.
ODM Mambo Mukongangari.
In Eastern Public Service CS, Geoffrey Ruku is burning his political fingers like the firewood that his name Ruku evokes.
Rigathi Gachagua as no candidate. His party as no candidate in Mbeere North.
In Western Kenya, Mudavadi, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, is the father of them all.
Hivi karibuni tutakuwa na by-election kule Malaba. Muhurire.
While in Nyanza, one Opiyo Wandayi is also nurturing an illegal political shindig while smiling really in the sweetness of his dream of the convoy and sirens.
Mahali baba alituacha ndiyo tupo. Na tutazidi kufanya kazi na Mheshimiwa Rais Ruto mpaka dakika ya mwisho.
This whole fellowship carry themselves like partisan operatives, yet the law demands the complete opposite. A parliament whose referees are inside the match cannot promise fairness. A parliament whose leaders chase applause cannot protect public interest. A parliament whose speakers behave like party mobilizers cannot provide real oversight. That's Face the Facts. I am Haman Kamariki.
From Facing the Facts, let's head to